Shalom, shalom. First off, I give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Yahweh being the true name for the Father, Yahushai being named for his only begotten Son, who the world eagerly calls God, and Jesus Christ. I want to give double honors to our apostles and elders, a great millstone, which taught us truth and will well, and salutations to hopeful like person's truth and honesty and sincerity. This is Brother Yahweh another lesson spirit power Yahweh Yahushai, and this lesson's going through the spirit. And this lesson's going into many temptations and being afflicted when you're battling the enemy. You know, when you're on a walk, you may be praying a lot, you may be fasting, you may be just on the right course in general, and you're walking this truth, and you're going to be tempted of the devil. Basically, he's going to fuck with you in many ways to try to break your spirit, to make you steer away from your agenda, your goal that you're trying to accomplish. Okay? So I'm going to start this precept book of Matthew 17:21. It says, "Howbeit this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting." All right, so this is one way you can combat certain afflictions or evils that's happening to you in your life, is by prayer and fasting. And when you're in that fasting process, be ready to be attacked spiritually to try to get you to break it. And I want to get the account of Yahushai when he fasted 40 days and 40 nights on how he was fucked with. Okay? And these are things that's just plagues of the mind or plagues of the heart, that you just have to learn to just brush off and not let it phase you. Okay? To the best of your ability. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 1. It says, "Then when Yahushai led up of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil." Okay, so he went to the wilderness, right? And this is what it says, what he was doing there. Verse 2, it says, "And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward and hungered. And when the tempter came to him, he said, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread." Right, so when you can be at the peak of your fast or a certain high level of it, Satan is going to try to tempt you to do certain things that's off. You just got to remember to stay on the course, right? And it says, verse 4, "But he answered and said, It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh." Right? So what's more important is the word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahweh. So the mouth of Yahweh put lead on your spirit to combat the enemy a certain way. You have to remember that word and abide by that word. Don't be tempted just to break into fleshly desires and worldly desires that are just temporary, because that 5 minutes of satisfaction of eating that bread, he would have steered completely off course. So he said the right thing. Then it says, verse 5, "Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone." So he's saying, all right, look, you can just jump off and the angel's gonna pick you up. That's gambling with the Lord and it's tempting him. You don't tempt the Lord. Don't try him. Just like when you have a child, they may try you to see what they can get away with. And that's what you're doing when you're doing shit like that. Playing with your life that the Lord can preserve you and make sure you don't die. Like you can't play games like that, man. And people do these things. You do it every day when you commit sin, man. When you're willingly and knowingly and purposely committing an act of sin that you know is wrong, that's what you're doing. You're tempting the Lord. The Lord ain't gonna do nothing to me. I bet you ain't gonna do nothing. That's what you're doing, man. And the Lord is actually He's doing something now. At the first temptation, at the first tempting the Lord, he's going to get you. Verse 7, Yahweh Shai said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt Yahweh thy God. Don't tempt the Lord, man. Verse 8 says, and the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. All right, man. The Lord, makes it clear. He is the one true God, man. You're supposed to worship him and him only. And you got some of these people, they have bowed down and worshiped Satan on a low level, just choosing the life of sin instead of repenting. You got a lot of people that learn about being a Hebrew Israelite. Some of them come in, they dive all the way in and start keeping law, statute, commandments. You got women, they may start wrapping their hair and do this and that, and the next thing you know, when they don't get things they want, their expectations of a worldly timeline or what they should be getting tangible from the world, they fall into the world, man. They fall out the truth. Then said Yahweh Shai unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship Yahweh thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. So some of the people choose to serve Satan. And when you choose to serve Satan, you'll get physical satisfaction on earth, but it'll be temporary. And it comes with a blood tab. And eventually that tab's going to have to be paid. But with Lord, and you have an everlasting reward. And it doesn't always come, a physical satisfaction immediately. As far as maybe you need a better house or a career or something like that, Those type of things, hey, Lord don't give a shit about all that, man. Now, Lord said he'll sustain you and take care of you. You just worry about getting your daily bread, but you don't want to be in this Christian mentality, prosperity stuff, praying for millions of dollars all the time. It's not how it works. Okay? Verse 11 says, then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. So once you get past Satan tempting you, eventually he'll leave you alone. And then there comes a reward. A reward will come, man. The angels come minister unto you and lift you up. But the point is, man, being tempted while you're on your fast. You had all these interactions, encounters you had while you was on this fast. Proverbs 3:5, trust in Yahweh with all thine heart, and lean not unto thine own understanding. You got to trust in the Lord in the process, man. If he's putting on your spirit to do something, you got to trust in him, man. Follow the spirit, follow that gut feeling sometimes. That'll be the Lord talking to you. 1 Corinthians 10:13, there have no temptation taken you, but such as is common to man. But Yahweh is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but will with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. All right? So he always leaves a way out eventually. Okay? There's no temptation that can take over you. If you believe in Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you won't fold into that. This is the book of James 1:12. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh hath promised to them that love him. So eventually at the end game, once you make it through Jacob's trouble, Yahweh Shai comes back, get his vengeance. Eventually we'll be crowned, man, with that crown of life. And that's what we're looking forward to. 1 Peter 1:7. That the trial of your faith be much more precious than of gold that perish, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Yahweh Shai Mashiach. All right, so your faith gonna be tried, man. They're gonna try to Satan's going to try to get in your ear about believing and doing the work. Hey, rebuke that devil and keep it pushing. And he'll leave. He'll flee from you. Just got to rebuke him. Get from me, Shaitan. All praise Yahweh Shem Yahushai. You know, praise Yahweh Shai. Get rid of that demon away from you and you'll be good. You know? So, hey, just a quick hit lesson. Lord's will is edifying. I'm going to go ahead and close out. Give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders, great millstone, touch of truth and will. So I taste the hope that possesses truth and honesty, sincerity. Shalom.